Yes, study this card. We are going to discuss. Prepare the card and be ready. We have 5 different parts here. Number 1, the introduction, smoking cessation. We have first we are going to write. We are going to talk about the introduction. This is the first thing, the introduction. Then we have points, 5 points. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then we have C, that is the conclusion, A to Z. That is the conclusion. So let us focus on these 5 parts and the introduction and the conclusion. We have Ashwini, Neena, Ramandeep, Sangeeta, Sandhya, and Vinci, all regular students, and we have Devika Saravanan, a visitor. Yeah, go through these points. Try to participate in all the activities which I'm going to give you. Take your pencil and notebook and everything and be ready. Yeah. So now first let us start with the introduction. Write your sentences. How are you going to introduce the patient? How are you going to introduce yourself? What are the beginning sentences? The introduction part. Let us start with the introduction. All of you write in your notebook and then you can write the introduction part. Yeah. Write your sentences, whatever you want to write. Yes. So now, here's the point which we have to discuss. The setting is the community center. This is the information regarding the nurse. Yeah, this is information regarding the nurse. And then the information regarding the patient is here. Yes, this is the patient's information. And this is the nurse information. Yeah. So this is the information, the nurse and the patient. Now you discuss what you want to write here. You know about the patient. Yeah. Yes. So think very carefully how you are going to deal with the situation. How are you going to begin the conversation? How are you going to begin the conversation? That's the most important thing. So begin the conversation. Yes. Yeah. Think about all the possible options. Write all the sentences. Don't be silent. Write in your notebook and then write in your chat box. If you want to succeed, action plan is very important. That's what we are going to do now. How many students are going to be attending the session is not important. How many are learning the session, questions, learning the sentences, learning the style is more important than anything else for me. Yeah. So write in the chat box. So you are the nurse practitioner at a community health center and run a support group for patients who wish to give up smoking. Your patient is a 40-year-old who is a new parent and has been smoking 20 cigarettes a day for 25 years. I'm going to give you a number of sentences. Learn the art of speaking. Learn the art of writing. Learn the art of using extraordinary words. Yes. We're learning sentences. Now, these sentences you can modify, alter, transform, and apply in your speaking role play card. Now, how to use these? These are called the basic information. Basic information. Not even one sentence I have seen till now. Go ahead and take one sentence, one sentence, one sentence. What about the patient? Let him speak. You have to gather information from the patient as much as possible. Right. What are the techniques that you have to apply? So, some measures to be followed in the speaking session. Measures to be followed in the speaking session. Use, number one, use the information. Use the information provided in the role play card. Use the information provided in the role play card. How best you're going to use the information which is provided. You are the nurse. This is one. Well, let us take these bits of information in the new part. So use the information given in the role play card. Okay. This can be broken down into sentences. 4 bits of information are given. So here are some sentences which are given. I am going to discuss those things. If you are really serious, participate so that you'll get some suggestions. Write down your sentences. Here is an opportunity. Good participation. I'll take all these sentences and I'll show you. So this sentence can be modified like this. I am one of the nurse practitioners working at this community health center. So I am one of the nurse practitioners working at this community health center. This sentence can be written like, I am running a support group for patients who desire to give up smoking. Why Simon sir is putting a comma? Can you please provide me some basic information about yourself? Please. Please is already given. For instance, your age, your name, age, and the purpose of your visit. So you can convert these into quality sentences. I'm pleased to know that after I'm pleased to know that you are keen to put an end to smoking. I'm pleased to know that you are keen to put an end to smoking. I'm extremely pleased to know that, to hear that, whatever. Come on, write your own sentences. Write your own sentences. Good, I have seen some students writing the sentences. May I know the reason for this decision? May I know the reason for this decision? Whatever your reason for smoking cessation, whatever your reason for smoking cessation is, whatever your reason for smoking cessation is, your decision is absolutely commendable. I would be pleased to know the reason for this decision to quit smoking. So how you're generating your sentences is very important. Do you think the session or the lecture is going in the right way? Do you think the lecture is going in the right way? If you are pleased with this session, just write yes. Or if it is not, say no. I am one of the nurse practitioners working at this community health center. I'm running a support group for patients who desire to give up smoking. Can you please provide me some basic information about yourself? For instance, your name, age, and the purpose of your visit. I'm extremely pleased to know that you're keen to put an end to smoking, or you're keen on ending smoking or for smoking cessation. Whatever your reason for smoking cessation is, your decision is absolutely commendable. I would be pleased to know the reason for this decision to quit smoking. Full stop. Stick on and master the quality, master the styles. This is the first one I have given. And some more sentences based on this patient. The patient tells, I have recently become a parent and had my 40th birthday, and I'm thinking of giving up smoking, and I have come to talk to the nurse practitioner who is in charge of a support group to find out how they can help you. You're not sure whether to give up and need help deciding. Now, how are you going to use these sentences? So you have recently become a parent and had your 40th birthday. You're thinking of giving up smoking. You have come to talk to the nurse practitioner who is in charge of a support group to find out how they can help you. So if you try these sentences, okay. Now here you can say, it is not for personal reasons that you have decided to quit smoking. But for your child. That sounds really great. And I really appreciate your decision. It's really wonderful. It is really wonderful. Sandhya Kunjamon, your YouTube link is working. But for you, maybe it's not working. Since you have decided to give up smoking, I'm going to provide you some important information which can be very useful to you. If you follow these suggestions, following these suggestions would prove really beneficial. You are enthusiastic you're enthusiastic to gather information you're enthusiastic to gather information you're enthusiastic to gather information So is very readily coming to you to gather information. I'm giving you a lot of information so that you can use however you want. Which may help you in the process of quitting smoking, or process of smoking cessation, or quitting smoking. As a nurse, I have given suggestions to a number of people who smoke and assisted in helping them in the process of quitting smoking. I'm ready to support you in any way possible. A sudden cessation of smoking should be a gradual process. And should not be a sudden halt. Gradually, you can reduce the number of cigarettes you consume on a daily basis. YouTube is working nicely. Maybe your link or way connecting or something is you're not able to open, but many people are watching that one. I did not get message from any student, so that means your way of some block or something might be there for your computer. Cynthia Kunjumon. So just check it out. Yeah. So these are some sentences. You can write your own sentences. Right. These are some sentences which you have seen based on the information which they give, background information which they have provided. Yes. Now we are going, this is the introduction. this is the introduction. So we have done with the alpha, that is the introduction part. We are done with the introduction part. There were a number of sentences. Yeah. So here it is. Next one, bullet point 1. What is this bullet point 1 about? What is this bullet point 1 about? So this is nurse practitioner. Bullet point 1 is here. And a weekly consultation. So we have 5 bullet points here. There are students who got 460 and 70 also. It's not very difficult. So this is bullet point number 1. It is bullet point number 2. This is number 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to explain the first bullet point. This is called elicitation or eliciting information. Eliciting information, elicit, make the other person to speak out. Make the other person to speak out. Because you don't know many things, number one, or you know things, but if he speaks from his own experience, it will be better. You will be making him to participate in the conversation. You will feel that he is important. You will feel that he is important. You'll make him feel. Yeah, nurse asked me, I told everything. Then the nurse suggested me this. The nurse is listening to me. So she's trying to find out every detail from me. She's asking me everything. And only after asking me, she gave me some suggestions. She did not just tell me everything, whatever she knows, but she first asked me everything, what I am facing. She gave me respect. She gave me attention. She gave me focus. She is ready to listen to me. That is what a patient demands from you. Give him a chance to speak out, vent out his feelings, disclose means open up his personal experiences with regard to smoking. You know, nurse, I have been smoking not because I like it. I don't know what to do. I'm stressed out. And sometimes I go with my friends. And they offered me and I started smoking. And I don't know, I got some sort of relief. I never tried to stop smoking because it got to me as a habit. I became habituated, not by impulsion, but a casual practice. He will talk. Let him open up. Let him share his feelings. I practically do not like to smoke. I tried to stop smoking a number of times. But whenever I stopped smoking, I was forced to go for smoke. I did not find any other alternative equal enough to reduce my tensions or to make me relaxed. So I'm very much stressed out and I cannot be distracted from this tension. So in that time, as a matter of impulsion, I just smoke. It became a habit. For example, every day when I go for a cup of tea, or I go with friends, or after duty, after eating food, I see many people speaking like this. That smoking gives some relaxation. Some people told me to take some drink and sleep. But I did not resort to that one. Okay. I think that this is less harmful. So he will vent out his feelings. Give him a chance to speak out. So why I'm telling you give him a chance to speak? Because if he speaks, you need not speak everything. The leftover things you can handle. He himself is telling, yes, I agree that it works as a relaxing measure for you. But what about the health constraints? What do you think about its impact on your general physical health? So all these things you can talk. Find out as much as possible about the patient's smoking habits, quantity, product smoked, reasons for wanting to quit, etc. Now there are many parts in this. Elicit, find out the information. I can understand, but can you please explain in your own words? How is this habit, smoking habit, helping you? What are the benefits of this smoking habit according to your experience? Did you anytime think about the disadvantages and its impact on your physical health? At any instance, consider the negative impacts it has on your physical health. How many cigarettes are you smoking on a daily basis? What are the substances that you are smoking? For instance, tobacco, or opium, and what else? After smoking for so many years, what really made you to take a decision to quit smoking altogether? Sudden cessation will have adverse impacts. Sudden cessation of smoking might result in serious disadvantageous consequences. In your case, you can gradually reduce the number of cigarettes that you consume So these are the ways how you can talk. When you get an idea of how you are going to speak, it will definitely help you in speaking. Ahmed Abdullah, Aisha Murid, Ashwini, Nina, Pranita, Ramandeep, Sangeeta, Sandhya, Tasneem, Vinci, all are regular students. Very good. Readiness to learn. So write your own sentences. For this bullet point number 1, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Come on, shoot your answers. Then only we'll go to the second bullet point. This is eliciting information, gathering the information. You will be very strong so that you can give the goods what he requires. If you are ready to listen to him, what his feelings are, and giving him priority, importance, and give him a chance to vent out his feelings, then when you give information, he will be all ears, ready to listen. Write down your sentences, please. Write down your sentences. Write down your sentences. Your participation is very important. I'm giving you number of sentences. Use these sentences and speak. Write your sentences, please. Sangeeta. Ramandeep. Good. Ashwini. Good. Have good students. Very good. Ahmed Abdullah Rashid. Very good. Ahmed Abdullah Rashid is a doctor and he's very serious. Devika, Vinci. Before moving further, can I ask you some questions regarding your smoking habits? Good, Vinci, without a mistake. That's really fine. Vinci, you're improving. Yes. Yeah, now we're moving to the second point. Bullet point number 2. Now, what is bullet point 2? Providing reassurance. Every point has its own importance. Providing reassurance. Many people say, I reassure you, I reassure you. What is reassurance exactly? Bullet point number 2. Reassure patient that you will be able to help and offer suggestions of other pleasant things that could be introduced and looked forward to in the evening. For example, calling a friend, going for a good movie, delicious meals, spending time with your family. So here we can say, I absolutely understand you. Nurse, I don't know how to get rid of this problem. Please help me. Your concerns are quite reasonable, and I totally agree with your opinion. Many individuals resort to the easiest option available for instance, smoking or drinking. This is quite normal. There is nothing to be worried about. Now that you are become now that you have a newborn child, you have taken a good decision. Have taken a good decision. though your intention is good, the means you have opted is not a really good one. There are many other alternatives which are practically beneficial. For example, you can call a friend and spend some valuable time with him. You can go to the movies and relax. You can cook a delicious meal You can cook a delicious meal and enjoy the same with your family members. According to my knowledge and understanding, I can provide you some valuable suggestions. I can provide you some valuable suggestions. These measures, when implemented, will definitely rejuvenate your spirits. Rejuvenate your spirits. and moments to cherish. You can better decide the possible options according to your time, and interests. You can even engage in a hobby How does that sound? Come on, write down. What are you doing? I'm giving you 2 minutes to write your own sentences. Write down your sentences and we'll go to the third bullet point. Write down your sentences, please. I'm giving you just 1 more minute. Write all what you want to write, you can write here. Yes, come on. If you practice more, then all of a sudden you'll get the words there. If you do not practice, you'll not get words. You'll be fumbling for words. "30 seconds more." Yeah. This is reassurance. Very good. Somebody is writing. Thank you. Ahmed Abdullah Rashid. Very good. Thank you. What about the rest? This is not even doctor's card. This doctor is writing. The nurses. Okay. Why are you not writing? Dr. Rashid, call me after the session. I have some options for you, some plans for you. Good. Sorry. Sandhya Kunjuman, very good. Very good. Yeah, I'm giving you 30 more seconds. Students are writing. Ashwini Sudha, very good. Don't worry. I can help you with some suggestions which will help you to stop smoking. You can spend some time with your friends. Go out for a movie. Go out, not going out. Go out for a movie. Spend, go, cook, and cook delicious meals. Develop some hobbies. Yes. People are tired. Students are tired. No problem. We are moving further to bullet point number 3. Third one is giving suggestions. Giving, recommending alternatives. Options. Recommending alternative options. Yeah. Yeah. Now write your own sentences. Write down your own sentences now. 2 points I have explained. Recommending alternative options. There are many alternative products available in the market. There are many alternative products readily available in the market. Consider some of the best possible options according to your comfort, and interest. Maybe you can opt for, okay, firstly, I recommend you Champix tablets. Firstly, I recommend you Champix tablets. They reduce the craving for cigarettes in a on a gradual basis. They can easily block the rewarding impacts or effects of the cigarettes. Secondly, we also have electronic cigarettes. Secondly, we also have electronic cigarettes. You can satisfy your personal cravings. You can get the feeling as you are really smoking cigarettes. You can get the artificial feeling. They will not have the damaging, detrimental effects of smoking. They will not have the detrimental effects of smoking. Apart from these, you might consider a few other options which you are already aware of. Now write your own sentences, don't stop. Write your own sentences. I'm giving you 2 minutes to write your sentences. Muthu Lakshmi, Sanjay Kunjuman, very good. Sanjay Kunjuman, how does it sound, not how it sounds? How does it sound? D. Oh, yes. Yes. Only 0.4. to Lakshmi. Okay, now fourth point is here. Recommend that you make a plan together. Help the patient identify triggers, rewards, and benefits. Example, more money, fewer health problems, better, all these things. I can surely help you in devising a plan. So I can surely help you. We can together devise an effective plan. Let us consider all the pros and cons before making a result-oriented plan. We have to consider not only the positive outcomes, not only the advantageous consequences, but also the detrimental impacts of the options. Can you identify any specific triggers? Can you identify any specific triggers which incite you or which compel you to smoke? Smoke, so that we can eliminate them. Can you identify any specific triggers which compel you to smoke so that we can eliminate them? We can also think about the possible rewards, the possibility of certain rewards and benefits of staying healthy. You can save the money that you are spending on cigarettes and use that amount for enhancing your talents or pursue personal hobbies. For example, you can save, and this amount you can use on music or gardening. Don't stay silent, write something. Taking these as examples, you can write your own sentences. You'll get idea. Now that you are a mother, you are considered you're considering you're considering that giving up smoking would be better for your child. Now that you're a mother, you're considering that giving up smoking would be better for your child. It shows that you are really worried about your about the impacts of your smoking on your child's health condition. Probable impacts of your smoking on your child's health condition. My question is, Santhya Kunjumon, Okay, Lakshmi. Devika Saravanan. Ahmed Abdullah. Very good. Very good. No, I was just checking the names. I did not call you. Okay. The smell of tobacco will be around. Okay. And the clothes smell of tobacco. Smell. And this is neither good for the baby nor this is good. This is good. Neither for the baby this is good neither for the baby nor any other individual, including you. Okay. It is better to fix a particular date on which you can totally stop smoking. And from now on, you can gradually reduce the number of cigarettes that you smoke daily. You can refrain from smoking. You can refrain from smoking on the appointed date or scheduled date of smoking cessation. But before that, be ready, be ready with the alternative options. You can purchase the electronic cigarettes well in advance. to use once you cease to smoke cigarettes. So these are some sentences. Now write your own sentences. Ten sentences I gave. Out of these 3-4 sentences, if you speak very nicely, that's enough. But if you speak 7 to 8 sentences, you will get a B plus. This is bullet point 4. Now write your own sentences in 2 minutes. Still people are there. Why are you not leaving? If you are tired, you can leave, definitely. But remember, you will not get these sentences. Write your own sentences, please. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Write down your sentences. Last bullet point. 2 minutes, please. Yes. Sandhya Kunjuman. What about the rest? Nobody's writing. Come on. The last bullet point. I have written 10 sentences. Can't you write 4 or 5 sentences? If you participate regularly only, I'll give more sessions like this. Ne? And remember, nobody will teach you all these points like this. There are many people who want, but they don't get. But when you're getting, you don't practice. That's not fair. A good sentence, Sandhya. This Dr. Ahmed Abdullah is amazing. Wow. I really like it. He's really like a small child. Very obedient. That's what it is. Dr. Ahmed, if you practice like this regularly, definitely you'll score a B plus or even higher. I'm really pleased with your performance. So that's why I told you, call me after the class. One more minute, I'll wait. And we'll move forward. Good. Pranita, you are not the only one. Muthu Lakshmi, very good. Very good. Kiran, now it's time to take an action. So let's work together. Initially, we can choose. Wow, Kiran, great. Good, good. Pranita, overcome is one word. This is not the way. Next time I'll change my style. Wait. I'll write one sentence and I'll make you one sentence. I'm really happy to extend your thoughts regarding the cessation. Extend your thoughts. Okay, next one, point number 5. Bullet point number 5. This fourth point is planning. Planning a program of quitting smoking. Next one is point number 5. Extending. Oh. This is what you write. Extend your thoughts. Good, Muthulakshmi. Good. Here, this point is, yeah. So make it a plan on a regular basis. Now, how many of you are ready? How many of you are ready for such sessions on a daily basis? I'll only invite you people. How many of you are really interested in such sessions on a daily basis? How many of you are really interested in such sessions on a daily basis? I think this girl still is here, Devika Saravanan. Good. New student. I was thinking whether she'll be there or not, but still she is there. She is serious enough. Because only regular students will be attending my sessions normally. Good. Providing absolute support. Providing encouragement. Support. Providing support and encouragement. Providing support and encouragement. providing ongoing support, continuous support, continuous support and encouragement. Now you see how the points are coming up. Yeah, Devika Saravanan, if you are interested, you can contact me. Today, our coordinators have given 50% discount for speaking on a monthly basis. Normally, 1 month is 5,000 for speaking, but those who want to join today, they can pay just 2,500 and you can register if you are really interested. Really interested. You see, this is not playing the fool. This is not playing the game. We're working really, really, really hard. So if you're really interested, then approach me. And this is my number. +91 98 778 67360. This is my number. You can contact me on WhatsApp or phone. Yeah. So last point. Last point. But not the least. Providing the last point, but not the least. Last but not the least. Last but not least. I am ready to support and encourage you in every step from this point on, from now on, henceforth, okay, this point on. Last but not least, I'm ready to support and encourage you in every step from this point on through your smoking cessation until, until you are confident to manage it all by yourself. I promise you, I am ready to support you and I promise you to encourage you in every step from this point on through your smoking session until you're confident to manage it all by yourself. Come on, participate. Now that you have taken a decision, stick to it, and there is no looking back. Until you achieve your goal of smoking cessation. It is practically uh, practically a difficult, it is practically a Herculean task. A Herculean task. It is practically a Herculean task and appears to be difficult to achieve. Because you have this habit, you have continued this habit for almost 2 decades, 20 years, but it is not impossible to achieve, accomplish. Muttulakshmi, good. Yeah. Who is there? Here is Ashwini. Ashwini, she's a nursing college. Ashwini Sudha. Ashwini. Some other Ashwini. Hello, Ashwini, unmute. Ashwini. Is this my student Ashwini from Bangalore, nursing college principal?
Yes, sir.
Is this Ashwini's from
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is Sudha. I did not know why. So can you give one suggestion to this new student? She's really hardworking, and she's from the beginning till the end. She's right there. Can you give the quality of our classes and the interest we are showing to enhance the skills of the students? Because you are a nursing college principal, definitely you can give some good suggestion to this girl. So can you say in your own words how recently you joined, maybe 4 days or 5 days or maybe less than a week? Can you give your opinion regarding our classes?
Hi. Actually, I joined Circ class. It is just only past 4 days. But with that 4 days, I had a clear. I don't know anything about OET or how the session is going to be. And to Circ's live classes has helped me more. Like I could overcome my own personal problems in putting the sentence or making the sentence also. And it's so easy for us to learn when he take this live sessions and all. So hope so my colleague who's joined with us could do better and improve herself more.
Can you introduce yourself? What is your name? What are you working as? And how many years you're working? Why did you want to prepare for OET? All these things.
I'm Ashwini Kodandan, and I've studied in Bangalore, and I was working in I'm working in a nursing college in KGF as in principal newly. It is from past 1 year as I'm working as in principal, and actually one of my friend from Ireland referred me to Sir, and she has joined the course with me itself, and me and her joined together. As she's in Ireland, even I also want to fly to Ireland, and we were just looking up for many coaching centers, and we had a plan of past from 6 months. We were just looking for a good coaching center, but when my friend found that Sir class was good, and she met actually my friend in Ireland, she met other person there, and she helped by giving Sir's contact. And after that my friend contacted me, and we both spoke together on it. It was just only for and one talk we had together, and we decided to join Sir's class. And in the beginning only it was so good. i
You can
i
tell.
felt that I could improve my skills and I could get through this OET.
Yeah, you can tell about how much fees you paid for
I
the
paid
course.
25,000 for 100 days, sir.
Yeah, she did not think a second thought. She did not even give a second thought. She just paid the full fees and joined like that. So, actually, this friend of this girl, Ashwini, she was my student. She passed OET and she's sent a message to all her friends. So that is how this girl and her friend joined these sessions. Yeah, that was a good testimony, Ashwini. That should be an eye opener to the students who are not seriously participating.
Yes, sir.
So they are not seriously participating. They have just paid the fees, and because they have paid partial fees, they are not showing 100% interest. That's the problem. That's the so work hard, get good results. See, some are joining for only reading or listening, or but they are not going full interest. So it's always better to participate 100%. That's what I tell. Okay, thank you once again, Ashwini.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yes. So that was a message from a student, a newly joined student. So, right. No, it's practically a Herculean task and appears to be difficult to achieve because you have continued this habit for almost 2 decades. But it's not impossible to accomplish. Make a steely determination and get going forward in your mission to totally stop quitting according to the scheduled date. So we already fixed it. So and so date you will stop smoking. That day, totally stop smoking. Sorry. planned in advance. We are always ready to support you. From the bottom of our hearts, because your welfare is our fundamental priority. Whenever you have any questions or doubts regarding whenever you have any questions or doubts regarding whenever you have any questions or doubts regarding any specific aspect, please do not hesitate my relative of mine, she's sending a message. Dad struggled with it. Finally, Void able to quit. Could able, my favorite uncle, yeah, hesitate to contact me at any juncture of your journey. In this journey, at any point, do not hesitate to contact me. Goosebumps all over, because what you feel, we are closing it with absolute satisfaction. This is the last point. Having done justice to the speaking session, yes, I feel very happy. Whenever you have any questions or doubts regarding any specific aspect, please do not hesitate to contact me at any juncture of your journey. All the best for your success. All the best for your success. Before, okay. Ultimately, I wish to remind you that you have taken this decision against your personal interests. Okay. Because you do not want your personal habit, because you do not want your personal habit of smoking to affect your tender or your newborn child, your child in other any manner. Ultimately, I wish to remind you that you have taken this decision against your personal interests because you do not want your personal habit of smoking to affect your child in any way, in any manner. That's it. Done with all the 5 bullet points. Done with all the 5 bullet points. Write down your sentences. I'm giving you 2 minutes. This is a very important point. I need another cup of tea. Yeah, write your own points, please. Aisha Murid, very good. By the end of our meeting today, I'm glad to provide you continuous help. A is not required, continuous help and support till you achieve the goal of refraining from smoking. Very good. Very good. You have made a great decision to quit smoking or off quitting smoking. To quit smoking or off quitting smoking. Surely spelling mistake, I'll help you to achieve your goal. If you have any queries, spelling mistake, please let me know. Good. Yeah. The last point. Wow. The conclusion. I strongly believe that we had a fruitful discussion regarding the reasons for quitting smoking, comma, the reasons for quitting smoking. Firstly, the reasons for quitting smoking. Secondly, the, uh, the ways to avoid the ways to avoid the the ways to avoid the ways to avoid the ways to the ways to the steps to follow for staying away from staying away from the factors leading to smoking. Thirdly, the pros and cons means the advantages and disadvantages of advantages and disadvantages of the pros and cons of all the options available. Fourthly, adhering to the scheduled plan Fourthly, planning, setting up a date for smoking cessation altogether. Fifthly, adhering to the scheduled plan. And lastly, a possible support rendered by us in case of complications. I strongly believe that we had a fruitful discussion regarding, firstly, the reasons for quitting smoking. Secondly, the steps to follow for staying away from the factors leading to smoking. Thirdly, the pros and cons of all the possible options available. Fourthly, setting up a date for smoking cessation altogether. Fifthly, adhering to the scheduled plan. And lastly, the possible support rendered by us in case of any complications. There are 7 sentences altogether in this, which I clubbed into a very complex list. This listing is very important. Please let us know if you have any questions regarding any of the points that we discussed in this particular consultation. Please let me know if you have any questions regarding any of the points that we discussed in this particular consultation, in this particular meeting. consultation or discussion, whatever you want, whichever you're comfortable with you. That's not a problem. We are ready to provide you answers to your queries, questions. Questions we already used. Queries. Ready to provide you answers to your queries. To the best of our knowledge, experience, and knowledge, experience, to the best of our personal knowledge, practical experiences, and realistic situations. Real life situations. We're ready to provide you answers to your queries. Based on our personal knowledge, practical experience, and real life situations. So that's it. Take what you want to take what you want to leave. That's it. The unwavering focus regarding decision will provide you if you quit your life in this state. Yeah. Yes. Now here you are all with me. Yes, first let us start with the last candidate, Vinci. Hello, Vinci. I really appreciate your presence in this session. Hello, Vinci. Okay, Tasneem. Tasneem. Vinci. Sandhya. Share your experience of today's classes, please.
Sir, it was nice, sir. So many new sentences I read and making new sentences and process of thinking. Again, the thought process activated. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah. Right. Thank you very much. Muthu Lakshmi. Muthu Lakshmi.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes,
Thank you
share
so
your
much. Yes. Thank you so much for this class, sir, actually. And the continuation and the relevant details and also the structural way of expressing or speaking knowledge to the others is described in an accurate way and in an understanding way. So if we follow, definitely we'll get good grade as per your teaching. So I would like to follow your comments and instructions always. Thank you.
Right, okay. So, Ranita Pamarti. Ranita Pamarti. Ashwini Sudha.
Sir, by this live session, we can learn more information, and also you give us opportunity to make us to frame sentences, and you correct it, and you teach us how to structure new sentence also, sir. So it's so beneficial for us when we stay with you.
Right, Dr. Ahmed.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes.
Really appreciate your session today, and very good and comprehensive and full of many benefits in such cases, and how to construct phrases and strong words that help to achieve a good mark in the exam, and to break this reading, I'm sorry, speaking session. Very grateful to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. So that's the end of the session. If you have to write anything, you can write whatever you want. I have only 1 minute for you. It's time for my dinner. So you can write 1 or 2 comments and you can leave. That's the end of the session. It's, let us call it a day.
Very good.
Yeah, good night.
Good afternoon, everyone.